But I want to thank you all. We will not be intimidated. We will not be silenced. And we will not stop until we save lives. We will continue to demand a ceasefire, demand the immediate delivery of humanitarian aid in Gaza, demand the release of all hostages and those arbitrarily detained, demand every American to come home, and demand that Palestinian people to live free from occupation.
We are rabbis. We are pastors. We are Congress members. We are surviving family members. We are human beings. And we are bound by our faith to demand a ceasefire now, to demand an end to the violence now, to demand that love and peace and justice and humanity reigns and is at the center of all of our work now, not tomorrow, not next week, not in a month, not in a year, now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Thank you.
This threshold that we've passed in Gaza, 4,000 children, 10,000 innocent, and the attempts for people to call this quote unquote collateral damage. How unconscionable a term, collateral damage. To sanitize an atrocity, to make it more palatable for mass consumption, collateral damage. We can never accept such a term. The killing of children, the killing of innocent people will never be collateral damage. It is the damage.
The problem that we have in the Middle East is precisely because the parties, and both parties, but especially Israel as the dominant party, has refused to negotiate in good faith for a sharing of the piece of land that both peoples live on. And that needs to happen because the future, the safety of the Jewish people and the Palestinian people are intertwined.
I mean, how many of these stories do you have to hear? Or do people in our government have to hear in order for them to have the tears they had when Ukraine was getting bombed? For them to have the shock and sadness and sorrow when Ukraine was being bombed?
We're going to win for humanity.
Untuk keramah-tamahan Bapak kepada saya waktu berada di Bali dan bersyukur untuk kesempatan untuk bisa membalas. Termasuk pula kolaborasi kita yang lebih dalam untuk menanggulangi krisis iklim.
You know, I've told this before, but and Indonesia across the board, affecting everything.
Dan ini menandai era baru.
And we're also going to continue to work with ASEAN to advance a free, open, secure, and prosperous Indo-Pacific. And I want to thank you, and I mean this sincerely, I want to thank you for your leadership in ASEAN this year. I really do.
It's an honor for me to fulfill the invitation from President Biden to visit Washington, D.C. Indonesia appealed to the U.S. to do more to stop the atrocities in Gaza. Ceasefire is a must for the sake of humanity. Once again, thank you for your invitation, President Biden. Thank you.
Thank you, and as we met outside, as you get out of your automobile, we had a very important discussion on climate. The President said, I'm cold.
Ketika Bapak baru datang dan menyambut Bapak di mobil, ketika Bapak keluar, kita sudah ada berbicara mengenai topik penting sekali dalam iklim, di mana Bapak mengatakan, saya ini merasa dingin.
I told him I could take care of that immediately.
Dan saya mau cepat selesaikan hal itu.
Welcome.
Selamat datang, Pak.
Thank you, President Biden.
Thank you all so much.